Remember the two armed standoffs between right wing militias and the feds? I do. It's funny because all those same freedom fighting right wing American patriots who supported those standoffs seem to have forgotten about them, conveniently. They're currently taking to social media to defend the cold blood of Alex Preddy by federal immigration officials. Since it happened, the same conservatives who only seem to care about the Second Amendment and stopping government overreach have taken to social media to talk a big game about how you shouldn't obstruct federal officials and how you definitely shouldn't concealed carry around them. It's pretty hypocritical to say the least. They seem to forget what happened in 2014 under Obama. A rancher in Nevada named Clive Bundy had all of his cows on federal land for 21 years and he didn't want to pay all the grazing fees he owed. Maybe his cows shouldn't have been so hungry. So he rallied right-wing militias to suit up in their best eBay tack gear and take up arms against the government in a righteous struggle against tyranny. And then, not 2 years later, they did it again in 2016 in Oregon. It started because they literally got paranoid about some helicopters that were flying overhead, and they thought that they were being attacked by the feds. And so they got the gang back together. And would you believe it? All the same right-wingers cheered them on as the great patriots they were. By the way, the helicopters that were flying overhead were literally just like private helicopters, so they got freaked out over nothing. Oh, and one guy ended up getting murked, but like he was running towards the feds with his gun drawn, yelling, "Shoot me, shoot me!"
You shoot me!
And he got shot. I don't know, we might have to write that one off as super slide by cop. Side note, isn't this the most like methed out inbred looking guy imaginable? Could you imagine what would happen if a bunch of lefties did this? They'd be gunned down in like 2 seconds by a guy who's still upset he lost custody of his kids. And I'm not even mentioning the other right-wing arms struggles that have happened. This is like their favorite thing to do. A night out with the boys. So these armed mid-offs with the feds have basically emboldened them to think that they can just do whatever with impunity. Like storm the Capitol, which was a failure by the way because they don't know how to do an actual coup. They just got there and smeared all over the walls and messed with the papers on Nancy Pelosi's desk. So fast forward to today. The right wing is saying it was Alex's fault he got for exercising his constitutional rights, and not the fact that they arm and send out the literal dumbest and most trigger-happy high school dropouts to go out and attack civilians. Whatever happened to the right to bear arms? The Second Amendment! Come and take it! Is that only a right that you have? I thought you were against government tyranny, but when it actually happens, suddenly you're government tyranny's strongest soldiers? I feel like I'm losing my mind. So you guys have a choice. You can either wake up and realize it's happening here, or you can sit there and keep sucking the boot. Yeehaw.